fun.
What happened? Hold on. What did you guys do as a team? That's Boston somebody, university player, somebody, something. Macklin Calabrini, one of the highest regarded NHL prospects. It's not just a post-game interview. It was on the public address at TD Garden, a professional arena where Boston University is assumingly playing some other college. This is interesting to see. Daily Sports Podcast News Narratives takes gambling, storylines, internet stuff. We start today by acknowledging Toby Keith is dead. Yeah, crazy. Got that notification, and I was like, that seems young, 62 years old, I guess. Tough call. Let's take a look at Kansas State head coach Jerome Tang. Here's Jerome Tang. Let's watch him get mad in the student section. Look at it. He's like, Kansas State is about to beat Kansas at basketball. Kansas ranked number 4. Kansas State is not ranked. But Jeromeo saying, don't rush the court. We're good. I remember when they hired him, he said a lot of cool things. They had a good first year. Of course, they had some good years at Kansas State about 10, 15 years ago. Then they were weird, and then now they're kind of back. Jeromeo, he expects to be there, Mr. Jerome Tang. I think he's going to be a good coach. We'll have to pay attention to Kansas State, maybe someone to look into during the tournament. At home, telling his guys, don't rush the court. We're not doing that. Kind of like it. It's Super Bowl week, and I swear to God, I don't know what day of the week it is. I know all of you are with me on that. A fun fact, the 2018 draft class for quarterbacks was considered one of the best ever. Who was in that class, Nick? Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, Josh Allen, and I think Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen, Josh Rosen, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson. Say, Nick, which one of those quarterbacks will make a Super Bowl first? Sam Darnold as a backup on his third team? There he is. First one. Lamar? No. Josh Allen? No. Baker Mayfield, he's on his fourth team, right? Darnold's on his third team. They were on the same team at the same time. That's fun. They were both on the Panthers. Could you imagine in 2018 telling a team, these guys will be on the same team one day? And that day will be within their rookie deals. Wouldn't that be crazy? Not great. It's not quite their rookie deals. It's been a long time. More time has passed than I thought. Let's check in with Kadarius Toney, who on Instagram Live said he isn't hurt at all. People were asking Kadarius Toney, could you be a wide receiver one? And so this is what happened. Kadarius Toney goes on Instagram Live, and he's like, I'm not hurt. They're saying I'm hurt. I'm not hurt. And then Andy Reid, they're asking Andy Reid, is Kadarius Toney saying he's not hurt? And then Andy Reid does the look up and to the left thing. And he goes, no, he's hurt. Those injury reports aren't fake, which everyone was like, dude, you're benching him. And then now Kadarius Toney came out and said, someone hacked my account. He's literally said that. And then now here he is at the Super Bowl. And they're asking, Kadarius, could you be a wide receiver one?
You gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. I had to ask, man. Last one, and then I'll let you go. What would it mean to leave this game a world champion?
It mean everything to me.
It mean everything.
You're number one receiver in this league?
Yeah, if I get it. Yeah, if I get the ball, yeah.
If I get the ball. As a Lions fan, I can tell you that dude handed us a victory in the first game of the year. Thanks, KT. He also handed the Bills a victory by lining up offsides. He's just he could be elite, crazy elite, but he's just a horrendous football player. Just horrendous. The Commanders are buggering things up. So mad at Ben Johnson for turning them down while they were in flight. Then they're doing this he said thing, and now things are happening. They were also trying to hire Cliff Kingsbury as their offensive coordinator before they fired Eric Bieniemy as their offensive coordinator. Eric Bieniemy, of course, is a flashpoint guy because he is a black man who hasn't gotten a head coaching job despite being incredibly successful with the Chiefs. He then left the Chiefs to go be the OC at the Commanders to try to get a job, but he did that with Ron Rivera, and that was a sinking ship and not a great idea. So now he's been fired. I think he's going to wind up in Detroit as the running backs coach. I don't know. Who knows where he's going to go? Maybe he'll go back to Kansas City. That would be a good idea. Maybe he'll go to Jacksonville and just keep getting experience with Doug Peterson and be around. I don't know. But they look horrible for trying to hire a guy without an opening. There wasn't an opening. They had an offensive coordinator. They didn't fire him. Wild situation going around from Diana Rossini. about Mike Vrabel. One of the reasons he wasn't hired, allegedly, it was because, quote, and this is real, this is a report from someone, this is a GM at the Senior Bowl, said this about Mike Vrabel. Vrabel's physical build. He's a very large human being, and that can be intimidating to people in an organization, that he was just too mean to them and nobody wanted to hire him. I think that's possible. These Belichick guys, I mean, Vrabel coached in Houston under Bill O'Brien, but these Belichick guys, they go in places and they burn it down. Vrabel, it worked. Bill O'Brien, it worked for a little bit, and then it did it, and they just piss everyone off. They just piss people off. They are absolutely horrible collaborators. Horrible. All of them. Why is Bill unemployed? Because he is a horrible collaborator. He went and was like, I want to run your organization. And then everyone was like, no. You dismantled. You destroyed the Patriots. Josh McDaniels destroyed the Raiders. Matt Patricia destroyed the Lions. Josh McDaniels destroyed the Broncos before he destroyed the Raiders. Romeo Crennel, I mean, the Browns sucked. I can't give him that much credit. Bill O'Brien won a lot of games in Houston, but then he destroyed the Texans. All the stuff why Texans have been horrendous for the last 4 years, Bill O'Brien. All of them. They all do it. They all think they're geniuses. They all think everyone else is lazy. They all think everyone else is stupid. Now, none of them have jobs. Joe Judge wrecked the Giants. Remember him taking a knee or a QB sneak on 3rd and 6 from his own 4 to punt? He QB snuck. Sneaked? QB sneaked, probably. They suck. All of them suck. So, none of them think that other people know anything about football. So, I mean, I think Vrabel's a good coach, but I think he's kind of probably cocky and a bit of an asshole. They all are. All of them, without exception. I don't know. All of them are. All of them. None of them have been good. Ever. They burn it down. They think they know everything. They think, they have a very specific kind of personality. And so the same thing's happening with Bill. Nobody wants to listen to an asshole. They don't want this mean stuff anymore. People want to work from home. They don't want Bill coming in and being a dick. They don't want Mike Vrabel coming in and being a know-it-all asshole. It is what it is. Speaking of know-it-alls, let's check in with Eli Manning. He was rapping for some guys. Let's listen to his rap.
I'm Eli Manning. I'm nice. Tom Brady's the GOAT. Sight, I beat him twice.
Oh, dude, that. Whew. Eli, my man. Bars from Eli himself. Damn. That's unreal, man. Justin Bieber stole the show at the NHL All-Star Game. Check it out. This is just him singing songs. He can skate. I'm trying to find the video. He can skate. Anyway, that's Justin Bieber. These are classics from when he was like a kid. He can really skate. Like, I watched it. He can actually, I mean, he's Canadian. Of course he can skate, man. Hey, Gus Johnson, any slip-ups on the air recently?
And here comes Sellers. Nice look inside, great position. No call on the play as Brianna Alexander had her shit blocked.
I don't think that was a slip, dude. I think he said had her shit blocked, and he realized what he said. Listen.
As Brianna Alexander had her shit blocked.
Had her shit blocked. That just flowed off the tongue, bud. I think he did it on purpose. And then he realized, uh-oh. Ruh-roh. More from the NHL All-Star Game. I love the mascots. NHL mascots are the best mascots, I think. There he is. He's a coach of an All-Star Game team. I think it's largely success having JB. It's nice to have an A-list celebrity there. Also wasn't invited to the Grammys, I guess. Or they paid him more. I don't know. Commissioner Gary Bettman had to answer questions. A lot of Canadian people really want there to be an expansion franchise in Quebec City, and Bettman is like, they haven't expressed interest, but there have been a number of other cities. There are 3, actually 4, but there are 2 or 3 that are really buzzing around an NFL franchise, including Cincinnati and Atlanta. Cincinnati makes a ton of sense to me. Not having an NHL franchise in Atlanta is a joke. Makes the league look like a joke that there's a team in Winnipeg, a professional sports team in Winnipeg, in a league where Atlanta doesn't have a team. So, that's just, it doesn't make the NHL look great. if you ask me. I think that perhaps they should try to find a city like Atlanta for the team. A viral Twitter thread yesterday, love it. If there were a sports Twitter Hall of Fame, what are some of the tweets that would be nominated? I like this one. College football is great because every guy on the field was the best player to come out of his high school in years, perhaps ever, but you get a matchup where one of the guys is a future 9-time Pro Bowler and the other guy is a future litigation attorney, and that's when the magic happens. Love that tweet. That's a great one. My favorite one ever is from the Chargers when the guy didn't know that he was on the professional account and he tweeted, "I'm so hungry, need to find my wife and head to P.F. Chang's." Great thread. All right, back and better than ever tomorrow.